their prophet, and they actually do not call it wrong, whereas David is calling himself wrong, right? He's calling himself wrong by the law. He is calling himself wrong by the biblical way. And at that time, he wasn't even a Christian. But he says, yes, he did a sin as well as he is bound by the law. Why are they not holding Muhammad on the same standard?
Bingo. That's it, buddy. That's exactly my issue. And again, I listen. What David did, he's been very clear. There was nothing to do with grape or anything to do with that. Of course, being 18, you shouldn't have any relations with somebody that's 13. It wasn't forcible. Again, not making excuses for David. He has to handle that the way he feels, right. And I think he's been extremely honest about it. You had mentioned that he's willing to, if it ever came up and he needed to face consequences, he was more than happy to do it. Hatan, I saw you on his show the other night, by the way. Absolutely hysterical. You guys are amazing. So much fun to watch.
Thank you. Just wanted to point out something. I think Adam expressed it, but so you are pointing out there is this Mr. Muslim who is in a park with a mask. In his paid job, he goes after child abusers, right?
Correct.
And he's Muslim.
Correct. Now here,
And he follow a child abuser. He follows a child abuser FIR.
Thank you. Yes, that is my ta-da. That's my point. Good night, everybody.
I mean, maybe he's just trying to find Muhammad.
Yeah. He should be looking.
If you want to find Muhammad, all he needs to do is turn up to Medina and then empty that grave and then see if he's there or not. But here's the thing: he didn't need to go to park in California. He could simply turn up to UK and then go after all that grooming gangs in UK. Hundreds, thousands of white girls are raped, put into the prostitution, abused and harmed in the hands of individuals who follow the religion of Islam. 85% of these individuals are Muslim. They identify themselves as a Muslim. They go to mosque, they come back from the mosque, and then they rape these girls and then pass them around. So I find it is, I know I'm not surprised by it, but I find it's always mind-blowing when I hear that people get money from the things that actually, if you put them in their ideology, they should be in prison for. Their prophet should be in prison for. People make money from the things they stand up and then say, this is wrong, yet they follow the same ideology. And you know what? These individuals in that clip, they will go and then defend after marrying 9 bleeding girls and divorcing them. Oh. Because that's the ideology that teaches that. So this is hypocrisy in the level that we see. You look at the politicians and then you see, oh my God, another lie, another hypocrisy, another hypocrisy. When you look at Muslims and then you say, nope, that's the highest point. I don't think there will be something new. And then suddenly another Muslim turns up and then brings something new.
Yeah. No.
Mind-blowing and double disgusting. You stand up, you go after child abusers, yet you follow a religion that simply not only encourages but commands child abusers.
It's it. I mean, that is why I'm talking to you right now. I listen, it was bad enough to watch the live go down the way it did. But again, when all of a sudden I see that face, because again, he keeps his anonymity all the time. Like he doesn't, even when he goes on his catches and things of that nature, he's always wearing the mask. And I get that. He wants to protect his identity. It's a tough business. With that being said, when I see him now sticking up for the Dawah boys there, and screaming and yelling, David Wood is a pedophile. David, what about David Wood? He's the one, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion.
Yet, so okay, he identifies David with those words, but you know what? He will murder people for simply commenting on his pedophilia profit. That's the
You got it.
mindset.
It's insane. And that is why I'm talking about it. And that's why I wanted to, again, I use the word expose. I don't even want to make it that way. Okay. I wanted to shed light on someone that has a pretty big influence and following. Again, if he wants to do this without a mask on, that's fine. I don't know his name. I don't know his address. I would never do any of that thing. But if he's out there and he's making money on a platform and people are donating to a platform with this, wow, good natured, this man's doing such a great job. But why is he doing? Is he doing it because he thinks it's wrong? Because if he thought it was wrong, he would not be following that monster Muhammad.
Yeah, he's doing this for money. And I don't know the gentleman, but I would love to gently encourage people who live in that area to go and check his basement, go and check his relationships, and then see if there is any girl who is actually being abused by him. While he's going after abusers, I wouldn't be surprised to see, yeah, there are girls who are abused in the hands of such gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, again, I know you guys have a lot, and you got more important things as far as to preach the good word and to educate people on how amazing this is. But and I'm being looked in the chat here and says, why is Muhammad Saw was a monster? I mean, I'm not even going to really have a debate. I'm going to leave that to the experts like you guys. You can cook them when we leave. But I want to say thank you very much. Hopefully, you guys can let David Wood know what we talked about here today, and so he knows who that is. And I thank you guys for having us on, and God bless to all of you, and keep up the good work, and come check our show out as well. We're definitely not as educational. We have a lot of fun, and we're all over the place. But as a new Christian, I'm really happy to be a part of the community, and you guys are great. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much,
much, sir.
Copperhead Road Show. Is that your road? Copperhead Road. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And yeah, I needed to talk about this as well in the end, and you guys brought up the subject at the right time. So I'm glad that you brought in. And these Muslims are doing the same thing over here because Godhedge was demolishing them left, right, and center in Babula Park,
Woo.
going up to their booth and everything. And this is the reality that they just want to censor the voices who are standing against them because they do not have the arguments, they do not have the data, they do not have the evidences. So they only want to censor the voice by hook or by the crook. And that's exactly what they have been doing. And that's what they have been doing all their lives from the last 1200 years of Islam. That is what they have been doing. And they are doing it now as well, using the law through their own advantage in a way to do that. This is what they do. Thank you so very much, everyone. Um, yes, sister, you must have watched that as well.
Um, Stay away from hypocrites. I think Brother Hussein pointed out earlier, you represent the God you worship. Muslims represents the God they worship, and oh my Lord, their God is ugly, dangerous, and disgusting. And that's what Muslims are becoming. Okay? And versus God of Bible. He is unique, he's wonderful, and he's beautiful. Okay.
Before we go next, I think they uh, did not remove their platform now. I'm going to remove it now. So thank you, Copperhead Roadshow podcast.